Welcome to a day in my pressure washing business. Get a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, enjoy. Let's pounce with some value. What's up, guys? It is a beautiful day to be beautiful. House wash, driveway, walkway, windows, the full gist, baby. Let's get to it. What's up, guys? It is your host with the most, Tristan Kalina. If you don't know who I am, I run a pressure washing business, do YouTube, own $1.2 million of real estate just to build some rapport with you guys. Look, if you're new here, digital hug, digital cigar, welcome, with warm greetings for sure. And I wanted to talk about what this job entails. It entails some of the building as well as a lot of the concrete, and I'll distill this footage down very shortly because you're going to be seeing some house washing and some other pressure washing in this video. But the biggest thesis that I want to talk about today is reoccurring work. This is at the top of my head. This is kind of where I have been pivoting the business. We just landed a big quarterly and monthly maintenance contract, so I'll kind of go over how I'm going to be doing this later in the video. But for now, I want you guys to enjoy, sit back, get a cup of coffee. We'll talk about some haters. We'll talk about a lot of different things in this video, but you guys enjoy.
Yeah. No, I just had a little bit too much of Hennessy. Just gonna tell you how I feel. Look. You so precious when you smile. Hit it from the back and drive you wild. Yeah. Girl, I lose myself up in those eyes. I just had to let you know you're mine. Hands on your body, I don't wanna waste no time. Feels like forever, even if forever's tonight. Just lay with me, waste this night away with me. You're mine. I can't look away, I just gotta say I'm so happy that you are alive. Yeah. Swear to God I'm down. If you down, all you gotta say is right. Yeah. Girl, anything I could do just to make you feel alright. Oh, I just had to let you know you're fine. Running circles around my mind. Even when it's rainy, all you ever do is shine. You on fire, you a star just like Mariah. Man, this feel incredible, I'll turn you to a bride. You're mine. Hands on your body, I don't wanna waste no time. Feels like forever, even if forever's tonight. Just lay with me, waste this night away with me. You're mine. I can't look away, I just gotta say.
Man, that song just reminds me of sunsets, lake days with beautiful Latinas right beside me. And then I'm just doing it all for them, right? No, I'm just messing with you. But either way, these guys have been a repeat customer for the past 3 years now. And I cannot stress the importance of repeat business. And later in the video, I will go over kind of my model of how I'm going to be acquiring this. So definitely stay tuned for that. But the basis behind it, and the reason why people love real estate, for example, is because they get cash flow every single month, and you just need a few properties to set yourself up financially free. And the best part about business is that you could legitimately do this at a lower cost. Now, with the model in itself, I would rather have 100 repeat people or customers that come back every single year, that come back every single quarter, that come back every single month, because I don't have to chase, and the customer acquisition cost goes drastically down, and it's not as stressful. You could do this in any business, plumbing, landscaping, whatever it is. You could do this in pressure washing, but this is the model that I'm going after. Anyways, I will go over the customer acquisition, the job costs, and a secret hack that you can immediately install into your business. The customer acquisition 3 years ago, prefacing this, was through a website form. The job cost was about $1,300, a little bit more. And a secret hack that you can immediately install into your business is whenever you are putting out door hangers, put a QR code on there, and that QR code directly goes to a video of you putting out an offer so good that they cannot say no to. What this does, this humanizes the situation rather than having some AI robot bullshit. And B, this builds more rapport so that they have a face to a brand. Either way, let's keep on going to the next day. Today we've got a driveway, walkway, Austin stone in part of the house. It is certainly thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, to say the least. I believe that's what that vine said. It's a beautiful day. I love the spring season. I love this weather, but I wanted to talk about a funny story, and it was a good reminder, for me at least, that people need to be reminded more than they need to be taught. So, I was at a party. It was late. I was one of the last to leave, about 3 o'clock a.m. I had to Uber back to my buddy's crib, in which I had all of my stuff there. I Uber back. I get there. He's asleep. I see him through the window, and I'm knocking on the window. Nothing. He's dead asleep. I put on my flashlight. Boom. Nothing. I'm now turning the flashlight on and off like an SOS signal. Nothing. However, I just kept doing it. And I got this feeling of, man, I'm bored doing this. It just sucks. Like, I don't think he's ever going to wake up. But I just kept doing it. He eventually woke up. He was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Am I getting attacked by an alien? What's going on? And he woke up. He let me in. I got my stuff. But it's the same thing with marketing with your business. And what I mean by this is that it is not the first point of contact that people normally respond to. I would argue that you kind of have to be annoying in a way where they are constantly reminded by their estimate, constantly reminded by the educational marketing that you have given them, constantly reminded over your service. And you just keep doing this over and over and over again, even when you're bored, even when you feel like giving up because you're so close to the guy waking up, or the sale. It is, I mean, yeah, obviously I was a little bit like, I was after the party, not feeling great, but I was like, man, this is applicable to business. Why not do this? So just keep hitting those customers up. Keep hitting those. If you send an estimate, keep hitting them up. Call them, text them, email them, voicemail them all the time until you get a no, a definitive no. The sale is still intact until they say no. And it's just a good reminder that when you're feeling bored or you're feeling, it's probably just done, it's not done. You just got to wake them up, and you got to consistently keep hitting them over and over again. One thing that I wanted to talk about, guys, and I think that this is applicable for anybody, but haters, haters. You probably know some, especially if you've started or if you have been in the business, you have seen some success. I remember whenever I was starting, I had buddies, quote unquote buddies, that would say, well, you're just spraying water. You think you can make money with that? And then you start to see some success. People are like, oh, this guy's a fraud. I find it comical. I truly find it comical. And they're going to just be people that legitimately hate all the time. That's what they want to do. They've taken their time out of their day to diagnose what you're doing, to leave a comment on your post or what you are doing. I get comments online now too that hate on what I am giving out, and all I have to say is just keep the hating going, because fuck the haters. It's a lot of motivation, in my opinion, Because anybody that's done something big with this life or something amazing with this life, people hate it. You look at Elon Musk. You look at Bezos. You look at these top guys. You look at some of these athletes. There are so many fucking haters. So many. You go to their x.com comments that, oh my gosh, the amount of haters that they have. And my applicable goal is to keep increasing the hater count. Keep proving them wrong to a certain echelon of complete irrelevancy in which they are forced to listen because they're like, how the hell did this guy do this? And I really do believe that everybody has some sort of haters. And the more haters that you have, comma, that is better because you are doing something better. So anybody that's feeling that, or feeling some sort of that degree, trust me, you are not alone. Trust me, it can only increase, so get fucking used to it. And also, shrink their fucking opinion into irrelevancy and just let them be forced to listen because your success overwhelms them. This is the end of the job. Basically, cleaned everything from essentially top to bottom with that patio, the walkway, the driveway, and the stone wall. Came out great. What do you guys think? Smash the like button if you enjoyed this cleaning. But we are about to go over how you can acquire quarterly contracts. Let's get it. Okay, guys, look, I just want to give an example behind the quarterly maintenance and actually how you can acquire these as well, because I think it's extremely important for anybody to understand. Truly, it is the best business model. It is a business that is worth having because, like I had said earlier in the video, that's why people invest into real estate, because they get that monthly cash flow every single month like clockwork. You're a few properties away from essentially setting yourself up financially free. You could do this in business with a lower customer acquisition cost. Now, we just landed about a $15,000 year to value ratio. So throughout the year, it's going to be about $15,000. And if you do that for 2 years or 3 years, that's $30,000, $45,000, etc. But I'll just give you a slight example of this. Say you have a customer that pays about, let's just say $2,500 every single quarter. That is $10,000 throughout the year, 25 times 4. You do that 100 times, now you have $1 million business. Boom. And you don't have to hunt and kill for that additional work. Now, how can you acquire these? Comes down to 3 facets, in my opinion. And number 1 is probably the most important, which is networking. Networking, you have to have some sort of charismatic approach, guys, because I see this within YouTube or within any industry per se. They are pricing jobs and they are selling jobs off of price, which I get it, but I don't. Because if you can humanize the situation, build rapport with these people, and actually broadcast what you're doing, then they are more likely to go with you because they like you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's that for everybody. There's going to be people that definitely price shop around. However, you need to have some sort of charisma, especially when you're networking. People need to like you, bro. Because if you don't have a likable personality, then you are fucked. So networking is very important. Very, very important. 2 is that you need to go on LinkedIn and you need to share or exasperate a ton of content for your followers. Because if you don't do that and you're networking and you're literally broadcasting content to the decision makers of these properties, if your content isn't good, then you're not going to get the work. Make sure that you're actually upping your content. Make sure that you are building enough rapport. You're broadcasting the big jobs and sharing it to these decision makers. 3, I would argue this is very sexy, and it's because nobody does it, is that you have to walk in and ask. Because there are tons of work in your state, in your city, that you just haven't found because you haven't put in the effort. You have to walk in and ask and offer them in a very creative facet where there is a maintenance package that they can get every single quarter, then be able to produce. And at the end of this, one of the biggest tips that I have for you is to demonstrate a demo spot so that they can show their boss, or they can show whatever it is, that this is the contrast and this is worth doing. Either way, that's how you do it. Look, this is the end of the video, guys. Winners win, losers lose it. If you want to win, definitely subscribe, as we are trying to hit 20,000 subscribers, posting every Tuesday and Friday. I am going to get out of here, probably hit the hot tub with a few Latinas and enjoy my night. Either way, I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Let's get it.